Let's have a good time. Ooh, time to get our craft on. Ooh, time to have fun. Ooh, time to feel good.
Hey gifted crafters, welcome back for another Saturday CrafterNoon. I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend because I am tuning in from sunny South Florida where it is extremely hot. So a bit of a mess today. I feel like I am out of it, but I am going to pull through like a trooper to try to get through my rest of the day. The sun has really eaten up, I guess, a ton of my energy because if you know, we normally have our Saturday CrafterNoon at noon, and so we kind of had to delay it because my son did have a competition today with Special Olympics for stand-up paddleboarding where he did get a gold medal. Let me just show it to you. He actually got 2 medals, both of them gold medals, because not only did he participate in level 2 paddleboarding event, but he also participated in the relay. So they got gold. So it's a gold day today, and yes, that's a picture of my son. And I tried to kind of keep you guys updated on the events that were going on out there, and it was really a fantastic event. We had a little bit of a rumble in the morning. I wasn't too sure because it did sound like it was gonna rain. It kept kind of rumbling around. But then the skies kind of cleared up and we just kept going and it was awesome. We had a fantastic day. So, you know, it was a great day. I mean, it takes a village to raise the kids, you know, and they did fantastic. I am so proud of our 305 sub team. And I want to thank all of the coaches and the volunteers and everyone who came out there and just made this event possible. It was really an amazing event. Everyone had a fantastic time. Yes, it was very, very hot, but the kids had a lot of fun, and we just, you know, we can't thank everyone enough for everything that they did. It was so well organized, and it was just an amazing event. So thank you to all of you who are out there that were there today and helped to make that event happen because it was fantastic. He had a great time. Lots of laughs going on there, and you know, I just can't say more about the event. It was just an amazing time. It really was. So since then, you know, came back home, you know, running around, lots of things to do, and we have just been nonstop since. So if you are tuning in for the first time and you're wondering what is this lady rambling on about, my name is Nancy from GiftsHQ, and I host these weekly live sessions to talk about all things crafting, and we meet with all of our channel subscribers out there and everyone who's tuning in, and we like to just share tips, tricks, ideas, and all kinds of things to help us become better crafters. And for those of you who maybe have a craft shop or an Etsy shop and they're looking for tips, tricks, and ideas and things to help them sell, you know, this is a perfect place because we like to share all of that information. So feel free, jump into the chat, say hello to some friends. You know, it's a great community out here. We love to help each other out. And it's just something that, you know, we just have a great time with. So with that, let's just go over. I just want to say hello to a few people I see out there. I see Annette. I see Donna. I see Jenny, Judy, 1 Minute Tips. I see Robin's Quilt Basket. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And thank you again for tuning in. And for those of you who just see this on the replay later on, because I did have to change the time, thank you for watching. And I really, truly appreciate all of the support you guys give to the channel. So it's just been a whirlwind of events. So if you missed last week we did sew a sundress together, and I'm going to show you a couple of examples. So I think this was I believe this is a sew dress that I showed that I had made, and you can see it here. It's cute little butterflies. I mean, it was really cute. Has like the little bows, and let me just move this over here so you can see one. It has the little bows and stuff here. Really, really cute. So simple to put together. Little elastic on the top. And, you know, since you're tying the bows here, you know, you are using some bias tape to do the armholes here. But because you are tying the ribbon on the top, and if you're not too sure about the measurements, you know, this makes it a little bit easier because you are tying it, so you can kind of adjust it up on the top. So that makes it really nice to put together. So did this dress, and then I went ahead and I still had some fabric that I ordered from Puerto Rico, and I was able to do a little sundress for a little family reunion that was going on. And so I went ahead and did another little dress. I had mailed it off to the person that's gonna be, you know, wearing it and stuff for her parents to put on her. But I went ahead and I had some extra fabric, so I made another one for a friend of mine. So I'm gonna be giving that one over to her. So lots and lots of fun. It's a really super easy dress. You don't need any patterns for it. It's just one little PDF template, which I provide to you. It's in the description, so when you look for that specific video, the PDF template is in the description section where you can download it. So feel free to go ahead and try to make that dress because it was just so much fun. I think you're really gonna love it. Okay, so what are we doing today? Well, I was having a couple of issues with my machine, so I kind of had to just change what I had planned to do today. So I have a little bit of a haul to show you. I did manage to do a little bit of shopping and so, you know, I want to just go ahead and show you a couple things that I got and let you guys know what's out there. So I haven't done a haul in a really long time. So it was kind of like, wow, you know, I'm not sure what is like the real trend that's out there right now. So I kind of went into a store. I did go into Joann's, and I walked into the store and I saw they were having a big sale. So I said, okay, this is great. And as I walked towards the back of the store, they usually have, they call it a separate store, and it's where they sell the Viking machines, and they were completely gone. So it was completely empty, and all the machines were like packed up and away, and all the tables were away, and it was like this big empty space. And I thought, oh my gosh, is this Joann's closing? Because I will be really upset that they were closing. But the lady assured me, no, 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 we are not closing. But they did have a bit of an issue, I guess, with some kind of leak. And so I guess there was water that leaked down, and she said they had like 2 feet of water, and it was around where all the embroidery and sewing machines were. And so all of the tables that were there got completely soaked, and so they ended up throwing away all of the tables. I guess they got rotted because it sat there too long. And they put away all the machines and packed everything up. And so they are open and available, but they had quite a mess there. So it was kind of like, oh, so I was like, oh, okay, so I was happy that they weren't closing the store, because it was kind of like, got myself into a little panic mode there, like, oh no, where am I gonna get fabric from? It's like, oh, but it was pretty, it was pretty cleaned up and stuff, and so they're just kind of redoing that whole section. So whenever they redo, they always try to make it a little better. So I'm hoping that area is gonna be a little nicer. So that's in one of the Joann stores that's down here in South Florida. So that's what happened when I went. But then in the rest of the store, it was fine. It was just like that little area. So there must have been like a pipe burst or something that happened in that little section. So that was that. And then I did kind of hop over to Hobby Lobby to see if they had anything. And I did get one little thing. I'll show you guys that. But there was also a sale not too long ago. I want to say it was about a week ago or so, where Madame So had a buy one get one free on her website. And I think they're having another sale now, but I think the one that was buy one get one free, I think, was a little bit better. And they had a lot of stuff. And so I picked up something that I really didn't think I was going to get, but because it was such a great deal, I went ahead and got it, and we can try them out. So we'll see. All right. So I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Let me see what's going on out there. Shopping. Oh, no Dollar Tree. No Dollar Tree today. I didn't get to stop in there. I was just too hot and tired. I just wanted to get home, honestly. I saw that I'm sad, but goes with the past 2 weeks. Oh. Yeah, I see that you guys are chatting away. Awesome. Okay. So, before I get into the hauls, I did skip over my holidays. So, only 2 holidays that I was able to pull up here. So it is Frank and Bean Day. So I guess, if you're into hot dogs or whatever. And it is International Rock Day. So, it's something new. So, why not? Right? It's a holiday. Okay, so one thing I wanted to remind you guys is Prime Day with Amazon is coming up, and we'll be posting on our website. We'll be posting some of the deals that are going to be having out there. So whenever we see something that's a really good deal and I think would be great for you guys, I'll go ahead and we'll put it on the website just so you guys know. Prime Day, if you don't know, it's through Amazon. They have really good deals going on specific days, and I think some of like the stuff is starting to kind of like leak out, but not too much. But we'll be on top of it. We're gonna be checking in on the deals and let you guys know what's out there, so no worries. Alrighty, let me just grab a sip because I am so hot and need a drink. Okay, so let's get started with this haul because I got a few things to show you here. We're gonna start off with a couple of jelly rolls. So these are some jelly rolls that I got from Joann's. and it is by Kona. And they're just neutrals. It's the neutrals palette. And then this one just says neutrals. But when I looked at it, they look exactly the same. So I'm not sure why this one doesn't say neutrals palette. It just says neutrals. But I went ahead and got these. And I got these at a pretty good deal. They were like, I think it was like $12.99 or something like that with the coupon and all that. So, you know, not too bad. I'm trying to kind of keep things neutral colors because there's a lot of quilt blocks that I want to do that kind of have that tone that I would like to make. So I'm kind of just keeping it like this. So this is what it looks like on here. See if I can resist that shine that would want to come up. So very neutral tone. You know, it's just I love Kona fabrics. They have a really good brand, and I'm always able to do really nice projects with it. So just something, you know, very neutral, but a nice staple thing to have. So I was happy to do that one. And it was a pretty good price. So, you know, I was happy with that. So I'm going to set these over to the side. And I got lucky on this one because I was able to go in and let me see if I can grab all of them here. They had, I was looking for panels, and they had these panels on clearance for, it says $6.47 of clearance. And you can see this one's like a spring. So it's like all of their, you know, off-season stuff that they had on sale. But I didn't get it for $6.47. I got it for $2. And the guy was, I guess, having issues scanning and was like, oh, you know, it's not coming up. And so he said, you know what, I'm just going to give you a special deal. And so he went ahead and he started ringing him up at $2. And he's like, I'm going to give it to you for $2 because I guess they were having some issue with the system and they couldn't get it to come up. But this is what the panel looks like. And I got a few different ones because they had a couple different ones there. So this is one that was the springtime one, which I thought it's really cute. I know spring's over, but you know, it's still fun. I love the flowers on it. This one here I thought was pretty cool. It has a bunch of cars, trucks, and paddle boards. It's like, it was like calling me. I had to get it. Because it's got paddle boards on there. So I thought, oh my gosh, that is super cute. Because, you know, he's paddleboarding. So that was the back. This is what the front looks like. And it's just a cotton panel. So let me open one. I'm going to go ahead and open this one so you guys can see it. See if I can get it open here. Sometimes I have a hard time with these things. There we go. And panels, you know, if you don't buy a lot of panels, like, they're a lot of fun because they allow me to kind of practice my quilting too. And there's so many different things that you can do with the panel, you know. I like to just throw some batting and a backing fabric and then quilt it. But you can also, depending on the panel and what it is, you can cut it up into pieces and do pillowcases and do different kinds of things. You don't necessarily just have to leave it as the panel. So let's see. It's kind of cute. I love the colors. Very summery and bright. Got little trucks and paddle boards and a pineapple there. So it's like, it was screaming me. How could I not buy it, right? It was screaming Nancy. I mean, pineapples, come on. Paddle boards were on here. This was amazing. I was like, oh my God, this is just so cute. I'll have to figure out something to do with this. And, you know, it's a pretty good size. It is 36 by 42 inches is the panel size. So it's a pretty big panel, you know, and you can also make it like as a flag, as a wall hanging. I mean, really, really cute. Yeah, Judy. Judy says I'll look great out on the patio near the pool. Now I just need a pool, right? I don't have a pool, but that's okay. I mean, just even if you wanted to, like, you know, put this like by your bathroom or something, you know, there's just so many things you can do with it. It's really neat. And, you know, I can quilt it, and then you can put a cute little beachy little thread design going all around it. I could see that being something really cute. You can hang it, you know, in your backyard, just kind of hang out. Wouldn't keep it there all the time, but like if you're having a little party and you want to kind of put some splash of color, you can kind of put it on a rod, right, with a piece of string so it hangs, kind of like a wall hanging type thing, and then you can kind of hang it, and it'll be a nice little decoration for your party that day. And then of course you bring it back inside because you don't want to leave it out there. But definitely really cute. I just love the colors. I thought this was really beachy, cute. I love the little palm trees on it. So it was like screaming Miami paddleboarding, summertime. I mean, I thought it was adorable. They've got the little sandals with the paddleboard here. So I went ahead and got it. Matter of fact, they had two, and since he gave it to me for, you know, such a little price, I was like, well, I got two of them because I could definitely make one for a friend as well. So that's what the panel looks like. And let me see, the other one that is the spring is also, I think, the same size. Yep, same size, 36 by 42. It's the same exact size. So cute little spring panel, adorable summer one. I mean, this one's really, really neat. I thought it was adorable. Let me just put these here, and I'm going to open up the other one so you guys could see that one too. And let me see. So here's the other one that I bought. It's the same exact one. And then there is a third one that I brought, different design. They're all considered spring, but I mean, I think that was more summer, but it's okay. So here's this one is spring, because it does say spring on it, but I mean, really, with these sunflowers, I think they're adorable. So here's one. Let me get the front here. So really cute. It says, "You are my sunshine." Down on the bottom it says sunshine. Let me open it up down here. And it's got the nice little pattern here on the bottom. Really cute. I mean, you can do a lot with this as well. You know, another nice little wall hanging. You can also quilt this if you like. You know, this one is all black, so I would coordinate it with the black thread, but you could just take invisible thread also and just really outline these pieces with your machine and just kind of outline it, because sometimes when you do that, it kind of makes the actual image on the pattern pop a little bit more. So I thought that was really cute. You know, so you could try if you want to do like in the ditch type thing, you know, just kind of outlining it. That would be a nice thing to practice too with the panels here. So let me show you the last one that I have here. And I'll put that one over to the side. And then this one, now this one's a little bit different because this one is, like I said before, sometimes depending on the panel, you can kind of cut them up. And I think this is one of the ones that will allow you to do that. So it's like you purchased one panel, but you're able to do different things with it. And I'll show you what I mean. So here's the actual picture on the front. So you see how you have like 4 different pictures and you have 4 placemats on the bottom. So you can actually cut them out and you could make like placemats with them or pillows with them, you know, different things. You don't have to keep it as one full panel, which is really nice because it's kind of, you got like 4 in 1. So they've got some pretty pictures on here. Here's one of the little truck, really cute. On the bottom to that, they have a little barn. And then on the other side, I flip this over. Got some cute little flowers. And then on the top, it just says USA. Isn't that adorable? You know, and it measures the same size, 36 by 42. But you see how here you've got this as 4 separate pictures, right? So you can really make this 4 different projects. Like you could make these into some placemats. I mean, look how nice these are. Really nice and big. You just pick a backing fabric to it and you can cut this all the way out here. Make a really nice little placemat, you know, or a center piece for your table, or even a pillow out of this, right? This would be the front of the pillow, and then you could pick a nice backing for the back. So it doesn't have to be, just because it's a panel, it doesn't have to all be, you know, kept together in one piece. So depending on the panel, you can kind of cut them up and, you know, just make them different things. So it's kind of nice that it gives you that option, and it almost makes you feel like, hey, I got a really good bargain because I've got like, it's almost like I got 4 fabrics for the price of 1, right? So that was pretty neat. So those are the panels that I got. And again, I got those at Joann's. They were on clearance, but I got the extra clearance price again. So I was able to get 2 of those. So I really liked that. And then the final panel that I wanted to show you guys was actually when I went to Hobby Lobby. So we'll switch over to Hobby Lobby, but this is also a panel. And I just saw it and I thought it was just darling. I knew that, you know, for the upcoming holiday, this would be really cute to make. So this is more of a fall, which I know it's fall, but it's coming really fast. I mean, guys, we're in the middle of July. Next thing you know, we're going to blink and we're, you know, Halloween's going to be right on top of us. So I did see this panel and I thought it was just adorable, you know, little scarecrow. And let me just open it up. Thought it was adorable. You can make this as a really cute wall hanging. You know, it's really nice. I love the border on the sides and the colors are just really amazing. I thought those were adorable. So really, really nice for fall if you want to quilt this, if you want to just have it as a wall hanging. I mean, really, really adorable to do. I did see some backing fabric that I was able to kind of get to, so I wanted to kind of blend it with that, but really, really adorable. Love the colors. Love, love, love it. Okay. Have you guys gone out to Joann's or Hobby Lobby or any of the other quilt shops out there? Let me know if you see any deals or anything like that. You know, share the information with everyone, because I don't know, you know, what everyone's looking at, but if you are looking to sell or do some type of craft fair, you know, like now is the time to start looking at what's coming into the stores for fall and for Christmas. When I went into Joann's, they did have a whole section of bolts of fabrics, that I was able to see, and some of them were Christmas fabrics, and I was kind of like, ooh. So I was able to kind of look, but they weren't ready to be displayed yet. They were kind of just still, you know, starting to pull that stuff out. So, you know, within this week, maybe by next weekend, you're gonna start seeing fall out on the stores. You're gonna start seeing Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, all that stuff. They're pulling that stuff out. So they're out there. So if that's something you're planning on doing, on selling, or if you want to just get a head start on picking out what your gifts are going to be and things like that, if you want to get the pick of the litter, you got to get out early, because once everyone starts seeing this stuff out there, it's going to fly off the shelf and then you won't be able to find it. So you got to get out there and plan your stuff. Okay, so last bit of things that I got, and I'll kind of just bring this up here. Oh, thank you, 1 Minute Tips, for my son doing such a great job. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. He'll be very happy to hear that. He did do a great job today, because, you know, a lot of the kids, you know, they were kind of like overheating. I mean, you are paddling out there in the ocean and there's just sun beaming down on you, you know, so it's tough. It's really tough. And he went a pretty long distance. So it was like, wow. Oops, sorry about that. I think I forgot to kind of turn my phone off, and I think all my alerts are going off, because I think a lot of people are sharing pictures back and forth from today's events. So, okay, I think we're good now. So yeah, it's tough. It was really tough for him to be out there, and even for the parents, the spectators, the volunteers, everyone, you know, it was a pretty hot day, and we managed to get through it. So like I said, you know, tons and tons of thanks to all the volunteers that were out there. They did a fantastic job. They really did. Okay. Tell my husband that the barn is off hands. He can grab his workshop. Alrighty. Okay, so I picked up a couple of more little things in Joann's, and this was one that I thought was so cute. I just went ahead and I had to get it. And it is Halloween based, but guys, usually I'm not really a fan too much of Halloween, so the dark colors, but guess what? They have pink. Let me give you a close-up of this one. I mean, my God, look at this. How adorable is that? So, so cute. Really loved it. I said, oh my God, you know, this is the first time that I found fabric for Halloween that has this little cutesy pinkish vibe to it, but they're little ghosts and goblins, and you've got the little pumpkins, but really adorable. It's really like, I don't know, it's kitty, girly. I thought it was just so, so cute, and I could see myself doing something really cute for a lot of the little ones in our lives. And we actually had one of the volunteers that helps our group a lot. She had a daughter not too long ago. I mean, hasn't even been a month, and she brought the daughter out today so everyone to see her, and she was just so, so precious. And you know, I want to be able to try to make stuff for her and for a few others in our lives that we know that have little ones. So this one, it says oh and it says boo, and it's so, so cute. So I went ahead and got that. Now I did see this orange fabric that I thought was really nice too. And this one's, it's kind of Halloweenish too, but you know, you can use it for other things. And I just liked the little pattern that it had, and I said, you know, I could use this for a lot of different things. So I went ahead and picked up that as well. So, you know, had quite a little haul today, because I was really, you know, I don't know, maybe it's because I was tired. But, you know, really, really nice fabrics. And these were one of the newer ones. Like I said, they had pulled out a bunch of fabrics when I was there. This was one of the newer ones that they had in that bin. And they were starting to kind of unwrap the fabric bolts and things like that. And this one she had finished unwrapping, and as well as this little ghost one. So these are pretty new. And let me see. Doesn't say who the designer is. Let's see if I could see it real quick. No, Oriental, China Tech Oriental. Now, it doesn't really say. Singer and Cameo Design. They're registered trademarks. So, yeah, it doesn't really say who it is, but super cute. You know, I could see myself making quite a few things on this one. So this one's really neat. It kind of comes off looking a little red on the video, but it is an orange. Let's see if I can get that closer. So pretty cute. I thought this was a really nice fabric, and the quality's really nice. I really like it. 100% cotton. Love it. Now, I did have to pick up just a couple little fat quarters. There's this little pot holder that I'm making, and it requires different pieces, and so I needed a little orangey type piece and a little red. I was looking for polka dots, red and white polka dots, but I couldn't find it anywhere for some reason, which is odd. So I went ahead and just did this one. So I don't know, we'll see. But these are just little fat quarters that I picked up. You know, nothing too much about this. It was more for the little project that I had, that I needed these specific colors to make it, you know, come out the way I wanted to. So definitely, you know, lots and lots of fun. Okay, now I want to get into a couple of things that I got from Madame So. As I said, they have that buy one get one free sale, so I wanted to kind of show you those. Now, you guys may remember that I think it was even on the dress that I made last week. I used my little handmade hemming ruler that I can iron on the mat. Well, they happen to have them on sale, and so it's a 10-inch hot hem ruler as well as the 18-inch hot hem ruler, and it was just a really good deal. So I went ahead and got it, and you know, I was pretty happy with it. So let me show you what they look like. I've already used one of them. So this is the 10-inch one here. It says Madame So on it, and it does give you a 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch, 1 inch, 2 inch, and 2.5. So it allows you to kind of line it up this way, and then it goes up to 10 inches this way. So nice little piece right here. I think most likely I'm going to be using this one a lot more than the 18-inch. But it really depends on the project, because sometimes you have some really long fabrics and you need to fold it in and then kind of sew it down at that 1/4 inch seam. So this makes it a lot easier for you to be able to fold it over, hold it in place, you know, hit it with that iron so you can get that fold, and then bring it to your sewing machine and sew it in place. So let me just grab a drink real quick. So, sorry. Why, the sun really killed me today. It was hot, like I said. So, yeah, it could definitely come in handy. You know, these are really nice to have. I mean, I have my handmade one, and that one worked fine, and it was good. If you find a great deal on it, they're great to have. if you don't, I wouldn't go out and spend tons of money on this. You know, I would only pick it up, you know, if it's got a good deal. So I would just, you know, wait for that one. I also got this mat, and let me see if I can drag it over here without bringing everything else here. So they have this sewing machine muffling mat, and it is Madame Sew also. This one was on sale, which is why I got it. Honestly, it's a piece of foam. It's a pretty maybe about a 1/2 inch piece of foam, and the foam, what it does, it kind of reduces your machine from vibrating. It keeps the noise level down while you're sewing or embroidering, right? So if you're looking to do something like that in your sewing room, and maybe, you know, want to bring the noise down because maybe it's really noisy when you turn the machine on, this might help. Now, I haven't tried it yet. I do have my sewing machine. You guys have seen it. I have this on this little cart here because I need it to be on wheels so that you guys can see and I can record and you guys can see what I'm doing. But it's a little hard because I have it on 2 separate little pieces that kind of move around, so it tends to vibrate and shift around on me, which makes it a little bit harder to sew. So I was hoping that this muffling mat I can put on top, and then that'll help to reduce the vibration and hold it in place, and maybe even help with the noise, because I'm not sure how loud it is, you know, when sometimes I'm recording or showing you guys something and I'm trying to talk over the machine. So it does help a little bit. Now, it does tell you on here that it dampens the noise. It also reduces the machine's vibration, movement, and slipping. And it fits under most sewing, embroidery, and serger machines. So, nice little, turn it around here. Nice little mat. And I like about the thickness of it. It's pretty good. So I will let you know how this thing works. What I plan on doing is, right now I've got my sewing machine on 2 pieces of wood. I want to get 1 flat piece to kind of prevent it from shifting around so much, and then hopefully with that 1 piece I'll maybe put some fabric and some batting on it to make it a little, you know, better, and then I'll put the muffle mat underneath it so it doesn't shift around, because I really would like to be able to keep it on the cart. That way I can show you guys and move it around. Ideally I would love to have it in just a station, but I'm not there yet, but hopefully I will get there soon. So that is the muffle mat. I don't know if anyone out there has it. Maybe you can let us know. Oh, Judy says, I have a Stella on a mat, but it's not as thick as yours. Okay. And does it work for you? Do you feel like it reduces the sound, or does it, you know, reduce the vibration? Let us know. Because I'm dying to test it now. You know, I just want to set it up right, and then I'll try to test that and see. 1 minute tip says, I'm too cheap, I'll just use a towel. Donna says, our living room where I sew has excellent acoustics, but the future craft room will have plywood ceilings and it will be noisy. There will be echoes. A large size gardener's kneeling mat might work. You might find one at sale at the end of the summer. That's true too. Yep. I mean, I got a pretty good deal, and I couldn't find my little thing. I couldn't remember exactly how much. I know it was one of those buy one get one free deals that they had, and so, you know, I got it from Madame Sew. But yeah, you can definitely do that too. Okay, my sewing machine is sitting on a quilted mat that you made. Oh, okay, Robin. And I guess you have a quilted mat, so it's covered with batting, but do you still feel like it vibrates? Because the batting may help with the noise, but I don't know if it will help with the vibration of it. That's my problem with, since it's sitting on that stand, it kind of vibrates on me. And so sometimes I kind of shift a little bit when I don't really want to, but because of the vibration and it being on a cart, you know, that kind of sometimes happens to me. Okay, Judy says she ordered her mat off of Amazon, and yes, it works great. Well, that's one of the things you may want to keep an eye out. So maybe, you know, with Amazon Prime coming up, they may have something like that. I know they'll have all kinds of crafting items out there, but, you know, just keep your eyes open for things that, you know, maybe there. Oh, crap. I saw a thing. I don't know if Juana is still there. I don't know if she's here or not, but yeah, I did tag the Crafty Puerto Rican on another video that I posted out there that says you've been tagged. So I started a little get to know you type of tag your it thing. I was recently tagged by Robin's Quilt Basket, who's on the chat, and it was all about quilting questions. And I wanted to tag my sister, but I couldn't tag my sister because she doesn't like to quilt. So I started a new one and it just made it in general for all crafting. And so I tagged my sister. I also tagged the Crafty Puerto Rican. And so, you know, let's see. It's a lot of fun. You know, if you get tagged, go ahead and, you know, it's a nice way to kind of get to know other crafters and learn about them a little bit. So, you know, if you're not sure what this is all about, just watch the little video. It's called You Got Tagged, or and you'll see it on my channel. Okay. Oh, Jenny says she would love to win the Angela Wolf one. Of her tables. Oh, Bonbon says, when I get crazy and speed my sew on my desk that I sew on, it almost takes off. I need a real sewing table. Yeah, I hear ya. Definitely. I mean, I like that it's on the cart, again, because I can wheel it around, I can adjust the camera so that you guys can get that better view. But it is a little difficult to sew on there. So I think if I have a stationary place where I can put it and I can set the camera like permanently there, it would probably be great. But, you know, I'm not there just yet, but hopefully someday I will be, and I can set that up and I can really do some great videos where you guys, I can zoom it in and you guys can really see great stuff. So at least that's, you know, the plan, I hope. Alright, let me get to the next one because I'm a little excited about this one. So, from Madame Sew, I got fabric scissors. Electric ones. Now, this was kind of like a, well, you don't really need it, but it is a great deal kind of purchase. So, no judging. So, I did go ahead and get it. And I was a little disappointed on the box. It kind of looked a little beat up, but I don't think that was their fault. I think it was more of the carrier. But it's okay. Everything looks fine and in order. And this is what it looks like once you get it out of the packaging. Pretty lightweight, honestly. I thought it was going to be a little bit heavier. But this is what it looks like. See if I can get the... There you go. And can you see this here? Let me take the... It's got this little safety thing for the blades here. This is what the blades look like. So, really nice. And I like the grip. You know, it's got a nice grip to it. It's kind of feels very natural on your hand, and like I don't feel like I have to like be forced to hold it in place, you know. And this is really designed to cut through a lot of fabric. And it'll go off. Let me just press the button for you guys so you can hear that. So a little loud, but pretty fast. Really fast. So I'm excited about that. Put the little safety thing on here because it's a little nerve-wracking that it goes off. You know, you just have to hit that button, but there is a little safety lock feature up here, which I like. And it's lightweight. Really nice. It's got, in order for you to charge it, I love that it's wireless, so I can kind of like walk around, you know, and I don't have to like be plugged into something. So it's got the little USB where you can charge it. And if the blades go dull, you can just change out the blades. And it gives you this little kit here for you to be able to just kind of unscrew it. It looks pretty simple. You just go in there and you unscrew this and you'll slide out the blades, and then you just put in the new blades, and they sell the replacement blades. So not too bad. Really love that this is just, you know, doesn't have a plug, you know, so it's like wireless. So really like that. It's got the user instructions in here, and you know, it has a warranty. It's charged. You got to charge the battery. Once you charge the battery, you know, it's really neat. It has a 1-year warranty on it. So, you know, for the deal that I got, not too bad. Because I've seen other ones that are on here, but they're a lot more expensive, and I wanted to get one, but I just wasn't willing to spend that much money on it. So once I saw this and I saw the deal, I thought, you know, perfect opportunity, you know, so I went ahead and got it. And so now I'm going to be able to cut fabric in a snap, but I'll have to kind of get used to it. So I probably will want to practice on a couple of ones first because it goes pretty fast. And I definitely don't want to cut the fabric too quickly and possibly, you know, cut it the wrong way. So part of that buy one get one free thing that they had, they also threw in a couple of little freebie goodies on here. Let me just grab here. So a couple little things. I mean, nothing major, but it was like a little thank you thing. So I thought that was pretty neat. They did include a little clip thingy with a magnet on here. So those are always little nifty little gadgets to have. Nice. They have this little thimble, which I thought was adorable. It is ceramic though, but it's cute. It's got a little sewing machine on it. So I thought that was a cute one. It says Madame Sew on the back. So really cute, I thought, for my hand embroidery. That comes in handy. And of course they gave you some clips, which I love. Love my clips. Got a lot of them and I use them all. So definitely come in handy. They gave me a couple of small clips and they also have these really big ones. So I'll show you the difference on the two here. I like this really big one. They come in handy. So pretty nice, but I do love my little ones too. So great little deal. And then this one I thought was pretty cool. They gave you these metal, they call them metal curtain quilt hangers. And I've seen this, but it's like super pricey. Pretty cool idea though, but they have these gadgets where when you are quilting your quilt with a regular domestic sewing machine, it's kind of like these big, gosh, I don't know what you would call them. They're like big poles that kind of would hold your fabric up. so that it's not dragging down. So you know how when you're sewing, if you've got a pretty large quilt, it's gonna kind of lean over because of the weight of the quilt itself, and so it could possibly, you know, throw you off as you're trying to quilt it. And so they have these big bars that kind of just hold up the edges of the quilt, so it's kind of like having somebody just kind of hold the quilt up for you while you're trying to sew it. And so they have those things, but they're super pricey. I looked into it one time, but I just would not spend that kind of money on it. But then when I saw that they sent me these, I said, oh, well, this is pretty neat. They're like little rods, curtain rods, little rings, which you could probably get at your hardware store anywhere. And then it's got like a little hanging thing attached to it with a little clip. And so what this does is you can put like a little bar, a dowel or something, and you can hang your little quilt blocks or something to it. But it reminded me of that little gadget that I saw that was kind of just holding up the quilt, and I was kind of like, well, if I can kind of attach this to like something, you know, that would work too, you know. But this is what they look like close up here. Let me see if I can move my hand a little bit better. See, so they're like little curtain rods, and they've got these little clips. Now these don't look like they're designed to hold anything really too heavy, so that's why I would say like maybe little quilt blocks. So if you're like looking to hang, you know, hang up little blocks and stuff, you know, this is a great way to display them. So, you know, definitely cute little idea. And I'll probably use that because I'll probably hang up some of my quilt blocks around here. So that's what I have from here. Now, for those of you who are members, we are going to have a our little get together. So if you joined and you are a member, level 2, level 3, we're gonna be meeting, and I wanted to try to meet tomorrow. So if any of my members that are out there, if tomorrow is a good day, let me know what's good time, because I'm kind of toying with what would be the better time to be able to meet with you guys, whether it be later in the day. You know, I just want to kind of gauge for what works for you guys. Let me know in the chat, and I'll send out some more information on that. Just be on the lookout. I'm hoping tomorrow will be good. We've got some stuff to talk about, and I'll be kind of showing you guys what I've selected for us to work on together. So I'm hoping sometime after 5 p.m. You know, let me know, 5 p.m., 7 p.m. I don't want to go too late. But we'll spend an hour tomorrow and we'll talk about, you know, the block we'll be making, and give you some more details on all that tomorrow. So that'll be for our members. We'll be doing kind of a little sew along, and I'll give you all the information in terms of materials and things that you're going to need to be able to join. And if you're not a member, click that button and join us, because we're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna start with a quilt block, and we're gonna build it up, and you know, we'll be working on this, and you know, should be a lot of fun. I think everyone will have a great time, so I hope you guys are all able to join. Let's see, I didn't have too much more other than one more thing that I did forget. This is a little kit that I thought was kind of cute. It's a handy towel cowl. It's by June Taylor. And it's a little pattern that's printed. And it seems like a really simple little project. It's kind of one of those quilt as you go type of things. And it's got the numbers on here. And so you just kind of lay out strips of fabric and you sew them together. And you're able to do this little towel cowl, as they call it. So I thought it was pretty neat. I'm always looking for a towel when I'm in the kitchen, and I'm like, that's actually a neat idea where you could kind of put it over you and you don't have to keep looking for a towel, because when you're in the middle of cooking and cleaning, I'm constantly wiping, cleaning, and looking for that towel, and I always leave it somewhere else. So this is a nice way for me to have that while I'm in the kitchen, and I thought that would be really cute. So just a little kit that I got. Again, it's by June Taylor. Doesn't really require much in terms of fabric. It's 2.5 inch by 40 inch strips. You need 8 of those. You need one 4.5 inch by 42 strip, and you need two 4.5 inch by 9 and two 2-inch by 22.5 inch strips. So not too much fabric at all. Not bad. A couple jelly rolls from a leftover stash. I could probably whip it up really quick. Excuse me. Okay, so I see some of the times coming in. 7 is good. I think I moved up to low. Yeah, I think you did, Robin. Thanks. Okay. Any time for Judy. Sounds great. Excited. Okay, Jenny saying 5. 1 minute tip says 7 p.m. is 4 p.m. my time. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we have different time zones. Awesome. Oh, Rachel Ray uses those. Really? Awesome. I like them. I like the idea. Let's see. What time is good with you, Donna and Judy? 5 is good for me. 7 is 6 for me. Any of those times is good. Okay, so I think the theme is around 7. 7. Well, Jenny, 5 is 4 for me. 7 is 6 for me. Okay, so 7 p.m. it is. So it's 7 p.m. Eastern. So that'll be 6 for you, Jenny. And 4 p.m. for you, 1 minute tips. Okay, awesome. So it'll be 7 p.m. if you're a member. We'll just look out in the community and we'll post something, and then you guys can just join in from there, and we'll talk about all the things that we're going to do, and I'll have stuff a little bit more organized. I hope. Alrighty, I think that is all I had for today's haul. I know it was a little bit crazy because we kind of had a crazy day, but I hope to bring in more projects and make more things and talk about more tips, tricks, and ideas with you guys. I hope you guys really enjoyed the haul. Be on the lookout for those Amazon Prime days because you can get some pretty good deals, and I'm pretty excited for it because I have a couple of things on my wish list that I would like to get. So definitely will be looking out for some of those, and I will keep you guys updated. Just check the website. If you guys have any questions or anything, just go ahead and send me an email or a text. I'm always checking Facebook groups as well for that stuff. So thank you again for tuning in, and I hope you guys have a great night, and I hope to be crafting with you soon. Bye, everyone.
With GiftsHQ makes crafting videos, creating with passion and a love for what she sews. Crochet, quilting, and sewing, crafting is what she knows. Making smiles one craft at a time. Your talent will grow with every stitch and every thread she weaves her art. Her hands create something special straight from the heart. And as the colors come alive, the joy spreads near and far.